So this is the G-Story portable monitor here. This one has a very unique connection capability. So let's talk about that. Some basic instructions here, tells you about it, you know, what it does. Very simplistic manual for the amount that it's got going on. And I'll walk you through as much as I can of it. This one would be more for, I think, a specific use case if you had one. If you had a PC that did not have USB-C on it at all, this would be a great use case. Or if you didn't want to carry a bunch of extra cables, you don't want to carry any cables, because check this thing out. It has the built-in cover, so I can set it down like that. I can adjust the view angle. But you see what's unique on the side here? It has a cord reel. And I can reel this cord out and plug the USB-C in. Now, when you plug the USB-C in, some people are expecting it to instantly start up, and it doesn't. On most devices, you're gonna have to be careful. There's this second little USB stick they give you. The second stick has a driver on it, and that driver is for a USB video driver. So some laptops can't handle an additional screen. Macs are notorious for this, as they have a limited number of screen outputs. This can actually bypass that. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the show display to see if I can blow up my computer finally. The G-Story sign comes on, and now if everything's working right, there you go. You get my backdrop of my monitor. Now, since you guys liked seeing yourself, I'm going to duplicate it and really try to blow everything up. So there is a copy of the show display on here, and I can zoom in and out to things so you can see it's actually real. If I'm doing this is real time. This would work with PCs. It's not going to be HDMI driven though, but you saw how quickly it installed. I did install the driver already, so it's up and running. This one has a very unique capability in that it is Visa mountable. So on the back side of this, it has a Visa mount. Now it's not touchscreen. If it was, this thing would solve a lot of problems. But the ability to mount this in several different orientations is neat. That was just a USB connection. This is a USB-A connection, not a USB-C. So if you got a laptop that doesn't have the right outputs, maybe it only has USB, you can output USB-C or USB-A on it. This side reel that holds your cords, there it goes, is movable. So if you want it to attach from the top, maybe you've got a special use case and you want a screen to attach from the top, you can do that. You can also move this whole thing to the right side over here. Now, I don't know if the remaining ports become hubs, because that would be awesome, but this definitely does the USB standard. I wouldn't use it for gaming, but it is going to be a USB driven display. If you remember those old USB to VGA adapters that they had, it'll tell you that on your Mac and other systems, you may have to go to the different monitor settings and adjust them, and this is the different inputs that it has. So it can do Type C or Type A. It is the only USB Type A monitor I think I've ever shown. So realistically, you can throw the whole thing into your laptop bag like this and have a secondary display with no cables. That's when they said it was, you know, essentially cable free. It has a built-in cable retract. It's only a few feet, but you can actually chain them together for up to 4 screens to have 4 screen output. From G-Story, their portable USB powered monitor, 14 inches and a full HD resolution, all connected out of one USB-A port.